Welcome to Kung Fu Havoc number 2. I am Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is my final video for tonight. So we're going to talk about the truth and accountability. As you guys know on here, I give you 99.9 because some people can't handle the whole 1,000. And this is the truth and accountability video. If you are sensitive to this topic, you probably want to jump back to my videos of me attempting to sing a song called First Choice. If you're okay with the topic that I'm going to talk about, well, pull up a seat. Let's begin with accountability. Because it starts with me. Not because the title says truth and accountability, but because accountability is very important. The truth is equally important, if not more important, but accountability is probably top of the list, and not because it starts with an A. One, a lot of people don't want to take accountability for their sins against each other, against men, against their family, against their friends. No one really wants to be the bad guy, or at least morally. Now the problem with that is that we have all, after a certain age, once we know better, has pissed somebody off on some level or another. Whether you choose to own it and take accountability for it is where I'm going with this. Alright? For instance, when I was but a boy, I had some uncles on my mom's side who decided that since I was the runt of the litter, that I would become the monster that I am. So, I was born in 73, so roughly by 76, 77, I'm about 5, 6 years old, and my uncles have decided that I'm going to fight. So from 6 years old to 12 years old, my uncles and them made me fight people, constantly, consistently. The greatest thing that ever happened to me was I learned martial arts, which made me a much better fighter. Was it fair to the people I was fighting? Fuck no. But when you're smaller than the people you're fighting, there's no such thing as fair. Especially when they're bigger and stronger, so you have to become lethal. I am sorry if that pisses anybody off. I am also sorry to everyone that I've ever fought from the age of 6 to 12. Do they have to accept my apology? No. They can give me the finger, and deservingly so. The point is, first we were all kids, and we didn't know better. But after I turned 12, I knew better. But fear kept me fighting. Fear of my uncles. Because their golden rule, the only rule that they ever had, was if you lose a fight, we beat your ass. And not with the belt. We beat your ass the way we train your ass. Period. Pretty much the end of that. So to all the people that I fought, I have not caught all of them. I have not apologized to all of them. But if you see this video and you remember me under the name of Jonah, Jonah is sorry. James Williams Jr. is sorry. Echo Fang Grey Wolf is sorry. Brandon Kramer, Koi Fang Chang is sorry. Those are all my aliases for those who don't know. Because in some of my movies I use Chinese aliases. Alright, that being said, I take accountability for that. The one person that I apologize to the most because he was practically family, practically is family, no, he is family. He was adopted in and it probably was the worst thing that ever happened to him because of me. Now, I've apologized to this man, and I will leave his name off because he told me if I apologize to him one more time, that he would shoot me. So, I'm not going to apologize to him no more. However, he has forgiven me. I have not forgiven myself because I knew better. Accountability. You understand where I'm going here? Now, here's the thing about accountability that a lot of people don't want to hear. My age, my situation, it's not all my fault. A bulk of it is because I'll take accountability for the 25% that is my fault. The part where my dumb ass, instead of letting my voice be heard and saying the word no to all my siblings who have had children, who are living better than me now, and smiling in my face and laughing and hippity-ki-yay, and I got a better car and I got my own house. My brother's 48. He ain't got shit. But I got a house, badass car, a couple of kids, and every other sibling. Yeah. We got our own house. We got a stylish ass apartment. We got badass cars. What does our brother have? He ain't got shit. Where's the accountability on your half? Because I was specifically told by our parent that I was not allowed to have children. But all of you were allowed to have children. But none of you remember that our elder sibling and myself are where you are now. Because of the sacrifices we made, taking care of you, taking you to video games, taking you to baseball, taking you to places that had nothing to do with us because of our parental unit's lack of responsibility. Yes, no one wants to hear that because you know why? Because it's been working for them. Well, I had a teacher in school that told me if I want it bad enough, I'll find a way. And so I'm finding my way to make my acting career happen, hell or high water, and everybody needs to get out of my way. She also said don't make excuses. So here's me not making excuses. Because it's not an excuse when it's the truth. Something that the teacher neglected to point out. Sometimes you are in a situation that you didn't choose to make. It is not an excuse if it is the truth. The only part that I bear responsibility in that for is every human wants to be loved. Every human deserves to be loved. But when you are not being loved by your parent, you tend to know that. See, kids aren't stupid, and parents don't understand how favoritism causes problems. Parents don't understand how if you don't treat all your children the same, you get me. A fucking monster. And it's time for this monster to remember who he is. And to stop playing nice and sacrificing every moment of my life that I can't get back because of lack of fucking responsibility. No one is safe from this conversation. As we guide from accountability into truth. See, truth is a horrible thing. No one wants to face the truth because they know that if they look in the mirror, the truth will burn their eyes out. Because everything that I say and just said is 1000% the truth. Never did I volunteer in my life to watch my siblings. Never did I volunteer in my life to watch them or their children. And every breath that they take and every breath that their children take is a moment of my life that I can't get back. In my youth, in my teens, in my 20s, in my 30s, I have watched all of my siblings grow and have it better. I have watched them have children who have it better. Now, what's the problem here? No one seems to think that there's a problem here. Because I'm 48. This isn't my house. I don't have a home. I had hopes and dreams that were shattered by family. I still have hopes and dreams that continue to get shattered by family, which is why I have to wait till midnight to make a video. Shouldn't be this way. My acting career should have took off 20 years ago. But it's hard to get your career off the ground when you're taking responsibility for everyone else. So it's not an excuse when it's fact. It's not an excuse when everybody sees you struggling and they know what you want to do with your life. But they continue to put roadblocks up in your life because your failure leads to their success. Not knowing that your success benefits their success. Oh, you got a famous brother. He might be able to pull some strings. Well, guess what? You don't have a famous brother because no one knows who the fuck I am. And the people who should support me, the people that I'm mentioning, they don't come to my channel. They don't come to my TikTok. They don't come to my Instagram. They don't come anywhere. I have 134 people that I can confess anything to on this social media. I have approximately, let's pull it up, shall we? Let's break the fourth wall. For Instagram, I have 951 followers and growing. Let's see. What do we have for my my TikTok? My TikTok, we have 1,336 followers. And I am grateful to each and every one of you. My Facebook has well over 3,000. It's funny how none of them seem to have found me on my YouTube channel. Because you know, if that would have worked out, that was great. My MySpace had about 1,000 people. And I've lost the code, so I can't get back to my new MySpace. Because it does still exist, y'all. It only do music now. But, you know, I'm not a singer. I'm an actor. I'm a martial artist. Or in any case, I'm a martial artist first, and then an actor. You know? Accountability. No one wants to take it. Truth. No one wants to tell it. No one wants to hear it either. So I hope that I opened up some doors for you. I hope that I engaged with you in some conversations that you may want to wonder. Because see, when you're on the outside looking in, or behind a video screen, you know, you cut this thing off and go about your day. And it's not going to be any water off your back. I, on the other hand, have to go back and start all over every day. If something important comes across my FYP and I decide I want to do a stitch, I have to try to stitch that thing about 20 times a day because You probably can't see it, but those lights are on. Watch this. I know you see those damn lights. Oh, it gets better. Check this out. This one blinks. Now you want to talk about truth and accountability? You want to talk about why I do that and people will still come through the hallway and cuss and swear and do everything they can to keep me from succeeding? Oh, let me answer that for you. Because see, if I'm stuck here babysitting, I'm not making movies. If I'm stuck here taking care of kids because the grown-ups that had them aren't grown enough to do their part, I don't get to make my films. Which means, guess what? I don't get to have a career. Because YouTube is not the magic bullet. I'm grateful for the 134 people who are here. I'm grateful for the 1336 at TikTok. I'm grateful for the 937 on Instagram. I am grateful. I am forever grateful because without you guys, I am nothing. And with you guys, sadly, my career still hasn't taken off. No. And I've been in this acting business for 21 years under the name of James Williams Jr. And you know what it's gotten me? The finger. Because no one cares. I had a series set to go for YouTube. It would have been the thing to launch my career. Some asshole in Alabama has it and refuses to deliver it to 512 Rougemont, Charlottesville, Virginia. Just won't give it back. Wherever they are, they won't give it back. Now I have to try to find all the raw footage. And I'm going to have to try to put this shit together. So I'm thinking maybe summertime I will find the time to put all this stuff back together. And I will try to get all of my stuff, including my Scarlet Spider fan film, which is complete, by the way. It's just not edited, together. And then I will see what I can do about trying to get all my stuff up on YouTube. And then we will go from there. I want to thank you guys for being here for me. It means the world that you let me vent. It means the world that you watch my Monologue Mondays, even if you don't leave any comments. As long as you watch them, somebody's watching something. To everyone, and especially the young man that I met yesterday who's been on here for a while, he's one of the 134. I thank you. Without you guys, I have nothing to truly live for. With you guys, I still have a fighting chance to get this career off the ground. So thank you. Thank you. Truth and accountability is a very important thing. We should always tell the truth. Of course, unless you commit murder, you should probably not tell the truth then, because there's probably no way out of the death penalty. And we should always take accountability. Again, of course, except unless you commit murder, because I don't want you confessing to shit that you can get a lawyer to save your ass, because if you've done that, you're probably in bad shape from the jump. Of course, unless the murder is self-defense. Thanks for watching. Echo Fan Grey Wolf, be seeing you.